Last year, after studying how we approach our work and how we interact with one another, we shared 5 core values that unite the people of Berkeley Lab: team science, service, trust, respect, and innovation. We hosted several discussions across the lab about how our people apply these values to their work and to their relationships.
Stewardship is all-inclusive. It means taking care of our most important assets, our people, supporting our people, and our resources.
Trust, to me, is actually the foundation of all the stewardship values, because without it, I don't think the rest could happen. And so, for me, I feel that in the teams that I work on and the customers that I support for financial services, if there isn't trust, then we can't really do our job.
One of the things that strikes me is the sense of creativity and energy that comes when we're together and able to really riff on a problem in a creative way. That's, I think, when team science is at its most effective, when everybody is fully engaged and bringing their skills to play in answering the questions we're studying.
Service is like a foundation for all of the other values because it involves having to prop up stewardship and team science in a way that makes sure that we maximize the dollars that we get from the department to do our mission. Especially during the pandemic, trying to help our researchers and staff be able to do their work and meet their goals in a more restrictive environment has just made that service component way more important as well.
For me, it's providing security services to enhance the safety that we provide here at the lab. Providing a service that safeguards the research as well as the people here on site. And we do that 24/7 behind the scenes, and it's amazing to be working with such a great group of people who provide that service every day.
Quite often is in the safety culture at the lab, where we're concerned about the well-being of others, whether it's their physical well-being, their emotional, psychological well-being, and then trying to find a way for people to feel like they actually belong. And that's something that I work a lot on, is just trying to figure out how can I help people feel like they're included at the lab and that their diverse perspectives are encouraged and that they're also appreciate.
So here at the lab, I think everybody comes together with a common goal, and that is service. We really want to come together and nurture and help bring together different departments for our scientific goals. Here at the lab, we find it very unique that we're able to be in such a position to where we can affect the outside world through our lab culture. So, through service, I think that's where we find our excellence.
Team science kind of is the lab, and so every project that I've seen going on has not been, one person working alone. It's been a group of people collaborating. Nothing that we do can be done in isolation. It takes every single member of the lab community to really make this stuff happen. And I think the thing I'm most excited about with Greta is once we have it and we're seeing it and it's installed, is bringing everybody in together and so that everyone can see kind of the product of what we've done together.
Innovation is about not accepting the status quo. It's about not doing things a certain way just because that's the way it's always been done. To me, innovation is asking, is this the most efficient, effective way to do this program or procedure? Is it the most inclusive and respectful way to do this? And if the answer is no, then let's come up with a way to do it better.
There's always somebody there that will point you to the right direction or help you resolve your whatever questions you may have. And so to me, that is very important, and that's why I enjoy and I love being here at the lab.
I think none of the values can work alone. To be successful and doing the team science well, we have to trust each other, we have to be respectful, we have to think about our services, we have to be accountable, and of course, because we are the stewards of innovation, we need to thrive together to find where that is. So without that, without the remainder of all our values, team science would be just a wording, I think. This institution understands very well the big problems that we have to face in this century can only be resolved by contribution of many different disciplines all together working towards one goal.